Hello, this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in a major chart placement, this reading could be for you. If you do not have Scorpio in a major chart placement, this still could be for you if you found it on your homepage or you felt drawn to it. Spirit still could have said, you know what, this matches what this person needs to hear, and put it on your page as a sign for you. But this is a general collective reading, not a personal. So you do need to use your intuition to know if it's for you. Only take what truly, truly resonates with you. So use your intuition to decide what, if any, parts of this reading are for you. This reading is also designed to be timeless, which means that I don't believe it matters when I create or post the reading versus when you find it. It could be a year from now, and I still think that is when you were supposed to find the reading. That's when it was meant to show up for you. There are no coincidences, right? Okay. Let's use this deck to kick it off and find out what message Spirit would like to tell you today. What inspirational message or information is going to help you? What is your highest good to know? Keeping in mind, it's not always what you want to know, and more what Spirit thinks you need to know. So we have you going on an adventure here. Nice. What kind of adventure, spirits? Tell us more. It might have to do with just being outside in nature. So maybe you're going on a trip. I mean, this could be a spiritual journey as well. So let's just get a little more clarification. There is a moon here. So there are some things that, you know, you need to know about this, and things you're going to find out that's going to come to light here. Yeah. So there might be a need for you to step back and look at the bigger picture with regard to this. Maybe you're making plans to travel, or this could, like I said, be a spiritual adventure, a spiritual journey. I feel like you're gonna go with this adventure into this like new phase where things are gonna be like blooming. We have these flowers on the moon here. So it's like, or Earth, is that Earth? I guess that's Earth. But there's flowers blooming. So I feel like this is saying, you know, step back and get the bigger picture. This might have to do with love. It doesn't have to be, but this is number 6. 6 is love. So maybe you're going to go on an adventure in a love situation. You have keep your dreams alive, clear out the old and perfect setting. Popping out, she's like painting her own picture here. So this is like you know, maybe manifesting this, kind of creating this perfect setting for this adventure in your mind. So this is like you envisioning what you want out of this situation. This is what you should be doing. Envisioning, you know, envision the two of you. If you have somebody in mind here, if this is a love situation, envision the two of you doing things together, whatever you would want to be doing with this person. You know, I see a lot of nature in this deck here. So getting out in nature. This is 9, so you're close to the end of a cycle. You're going to be closing out maybe like a karmic cycle, something that's probably been very tough. And you're going to be going into a new phase, and it's going to be this adventure. It's, you know, maybe you're going to be in the perfect setting for things to change here. We have keep your dreams alive. And that's number 25, which breaks down to 7. 7 is luck. So you're going into this new lucky cycle. We have 5, which is change, and it says clear out the old. So it's like you're clearing out the old situations, the old feelings, just anything from the past. Just let it go. Let it stay in the past. Move on. You're going into this new phase where you're going to have this adventure. It's going to be this perfect setting. You are creating this. So keep your dreams alive. It's going to be this lucky, you know, cycle that you're going into. I see a lot of rainbows here. So you might be seeing a lot of rainbows, or, you know, this is like the beauty after the rain, you know. The rain comes in to clear out things, to clear out the old, to, you know, water the earth, to feed the earth here. But then this beautiful rainbow comes out to show us that, you know, there's this beautiful perfect setting after the storm. I see a lot of like bright lights here and like nature. Like I said, yes, there's some mountains, so there are some challenges to get over, but I think you're going to be doing that soon. And like I said, there is a need for you to step back to look at the bigger picture. Maybe that's when you clear out the old. We'll put this over here. I feel like that kind of goes over here, clearing out the old. Like first look at the bigger picture, then clear out anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Anything toxic, anything that's just getting in the way, any clutter. We had that, I just did an all signs reading and we had, we just get rid of the clutter. This person does seem to be, is it blindfolded? Let me check. They seem to be blindfolded, but strangely enough, there's a light beaming from their eyes and then there's a key hanging down. So I feel like potentially you might not, and that's why you gotta like take a step back to look at the bigger picture. Like you're too close to the situation to see. There's also a clock here. So it's like something about, divine timing. It's like Stonehenge, and there's like rays of light. I don't know if you can see that beaming out there, but there's a guy next to it and it's like, he feels blindfolded. He feels like he can't see, but there's a key right next to him there. So, and then he's got this necklace, which there's like a lock. So the key is really close to what's locked up. Like the key is close to you now. Man, this illustration is really neat. There's a lot of like little things that when you first look at the picture, you can't even see what you're looking at, but then you start to kind of critique it and you can see more. Yeah, and in this picture, there's a girl, she's painting too. So in two of these cards, she's kind of painting. So maybe you paint or somebody significant paints, but if it's not that, I feel like it's like you creating this perfect setting, you creating what you want, and part of that is clearing out the old so that new can come in. There's an owl here, so that's, divine. We got divine wisdom here, because also I think that key is maybe you meditating and getting this information from the divine, or you like using your third eye here. It's going to unlock. Also, this necklace is where his heart would be, so it's like the lock is where the heart would be. So somebody's heart locked up, but then you're going to find the key and be able to unlock this situation here. We also have a woman and she's pouring out this water. So it's like, emotions here, getting in touch with your emotions as well. There's a lot in this picture. Like I said, we've got that divine timing there. I'm gonna look at some of these other pictures. So this deck has a lot of things all put into one picture. In this one, we got this conch shell and a beautiful mermaid. But, this is the adventure card. So I feel like we've got the moon there, like I said. So your path will be revealed to you. There's things that need to come to light in this situation. But that one reminds me of nature right there. So getting out in nature. I know in this perfect setting card, that has a lot of nature too. She's drawing this beautiful picture. The sun is peeping out. So I definitely think you're going into a new lucky cycle where you're going to find a lot of happiness here. With this keep your dreams alive, it's like just keep working on them. There's a little girl and she's kind of blowing a wish at you. And there's all these white doves. So I feel like in this new cycle, you're going to find a lot of peace and a lot of happiness. See what else? Yeah, you're gonna be finding out some things, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. There might also be like an innocence to what you're going to be finding out here. Because it's this little girl. She's very innocent looking. And it's like weird because I didn't look over here at first to see what this was. I just looked at her blowing. And it made me think of blowing, with those dandelions when they bloom. it just made me think of her like picking that and then blowing it. And then here, that's basically what that looks like over there to me. I don't know if you can see it really close up there, but it looks like when that dandelion has gotten those little white things on it and you go to blow on it to make that wish. So I think this is your wish is coming true. You're going into a new lucky cycle and your wish is coming true here with this keep your dreams alive. Plus this card is number 25, which breaks down to 7. 7 is good luck. So I think they're definitely telling you you're going into a new lucky phase where your wishes are going to come true. So keep those dreams alive. It's going to be very peaceful, very beautiful, very happy time. Wow. That is a lot. So let me know down below if you feel like this, I don't know, does it resonate with you? Do you feel in your gut, like, do you have that inner knowing that this is happening? Have you been receiving signs and synchronicities from Spirit telling you that you're going into a new phase, some kind of adventure, especially with regarding love here? This is number 6 with the big picture. So just take a step back to look at the situation. Like I said, things are going to be blooming, like something new. So you got to clear out the old to get rid of the old, you know, make space for this new stuff to come in, this new adventure in love. So let me know in the comments below if this resonates with you and if you've been seeing signs and synchronicities telling you that this is coming in. Do you feel it in your gut? And make sure you like the video, share the video, and I'm going to go into a bonus extended reading where we're going to get more information. We're going to find out what's coming in the next 6 months to a year or sooner with regard to this situation. Before I talk about that, if you do want, you know, you can go watch that. But if you also want a personal reading from me where, you know, I am asking Spirit strictly about your energy. You don't have to worry about it being about the general collective. You can go to my website. The link is down below in the description box. It's www.bossasswitch1111.com. That's 4 1s. And check out what I offer over there. But definitely hit subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I put out new videos. That way you will not miss any of these messages. You know, these are spirits trying to get this information to you. So I definitely want you to get it. But I'm going to go into this extended where, like I said, we look at timing here. Like, is this adventure, are these wishes coming true? Is that going to happen in the next 6 months to a year or sooner? And we'll get a lot more advice cards. They can tell us more what this is. Is this, you know, is it truly with love? Because we do have a 6. We'll kind of feel that out to make sure that that's what we're talking about. Pull some charms, get some advice cards. Things get really crazy sometimes in the extendeds because a lot more cards come out. There's more of a chance for there to be synchronicities. Spirit shows off, let me tell you. Now, I just had one where Spirit was showing off, but I think that was in the first part of the reading. That was crazy. Like the same damn card with the same exact wording came out, and it was an oracle card. It wasn't a tarot card. So if you haven't watched the all signs video from the same day that I put this video out, go watch that because that got really synchronistic. And those are the moments when I love to see, because it's just proof that these cards are not just popping out at random, that they're truly picked from Spirit to give you advice. And that's magical to me. I love those moments. So again, if you want to see the extended, go down below, click the link. It'll take you over to my Patreon. You'll notice that it's only $5.55 to sign up, but that does not give you access to just this one reading. That actually gives you exclusive access to all the readings I've done up until this point. I mean, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of readings, plus all the readings that I do going forward. I've been trying to put out, right now at this point in time, I've been trying to put out 2 a day with 2 extendeds a day, 1 all signs and then one of the signs that's on the list. So that's what I've been trying to do. Hopefully I'll be able to keep that level up, but yeah, so, you know, lots and lots of content. It's exclusive to my Patreons. You don't have to stay a member month to month if you don't want to. You can cancel at any time. I do truly appreciate those of you who do stay Patreons though, because it's what's going to allow me to keep doing these readings and support this channel. Plus you keep getting access to all these awesome readings and all these they're like little pep talks from spirit, you know, they're cheering you on, they're trying to guide you. And so yes, your signs and synchronicities can guide you, but those can get confusing sometimes. So I think for me, watching other people's general readings really helps. So I think it's awesome. I think you're smart for doing that. And, you know, I want you to keep getting spirit's awesome advice here and guidance. So again, if you want to go watch my Patreon, if you haven't already clicked, go click. And I will meet you there. Blessed be.